Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to farm the battle pass in different ways. To get the Goblin Slayer unit, I'll show you the method I used first. But before we get into the first method, tutorial time, I'll briefly show you how XP works. The XP requirements for leveling up increases, so farming at level 1 is significantly easier than 50. The XP also varies that you get. I think it scales from 19 to 15. And you don't get XP from certain stages, such as Odyssey and Sandbox modes. Let's get into the first method. The first method, which is the method I personally used, is macroing Planet Namek Infinite. You can use Tiny Task 2 macro. This method is very beginner-friendly, because you can complete the most waves in this stage. I was able to complete the Battle Pass in 4 nights of macroing. I personally use Yamamoto because he can summon skeletons which do damage, but you can use any unit because you will be able to restart. I personally also bring stalling units. It could be any repulse unit and any slow unit, so it can be Saber and Alligator. I usually place them like this, so I can optimally stall them as much as possible. Once you get yourself into position, make sure you already lost. Click retry. Wait a little, then click yes. Now play it out like you are playing a real game. I got to wave 9-4. And I got about 8,000 kills. The next method is Sand Village Infinite. I'll explain why now. When you defeat an enemy, they have a chance of becoming a new one. Like this, so I would recommend bringing somebody who is multi-hit to deal with the shields and beating the enemy itself. And every time a new unit spawns, they have a chance of dropping XP. Whenever the enemies start getting overwhelming, this is where you get the most XP. Because they keep respawning. And as they respawn, they could drop XP. Let's go on to the next method. This method is the easiest in my opinion. You have to go to the frozen volcano dungeon. I'll show you why in a second. You want to look for the Tyrant Arise modifier, and make sure you have your DPS unit in the first slot. I use Sukuna as my damage unit. Now placing your unit down, all upgrades are free, and has the Monarch trait. And you are able to buff your units with the cards that pop up. And with this being restartable, farming XP here is one of the best methods. And with the freezes that spawn, you don't have to defeat them. With the card selections, try to go for common loot, and then after that go for damage, then boss damage. Now after 20 minutes, I got 2.7k kills. Not even needing to play the game. This is one of the best methods. The last method I'm showcasing. I think this one is the fastest. Any solo leveling stage. There's a specific reason why. I'll show you now. The Hobgoblins. When they die, they split into 3 to 4 more goblins, and those all can give XP, and there are quite a bit of them. So off of one Hobgoblin, you could get 5x the XP drops. In conclusion, from all the methods I showed you, for solo leveling stages, Hobgoblins have a chance to split into more goblins, which give XP also, which is the most out of all methods. In the Sandy Village stages, certain enemies can revive, and those can give XP also. In the Frozen Volcano dungeon, your first slot can have the Monarch trait and be free. Also having card selection buffs makes this method the easiest. Thank you for watching everyone. If you have any questions, ask below. Thank you for the support. And try to get Goblin Slayer as soon as possible. And if you can draw it, check the description. Have a nice day everyone.